So recently I was on TikTok and I was scrolling through because that's all I do in my life at the moment during the lockdown, and I saw a movie that was apparently cursed called Antrum. And I didn't look it up on Google because I thought I'm going to go into this blind and see what it's all about. Apparently it's cursed, and apparently you're meant to die after you watch it, or certain other things are going to happen. And I can tell you for real, this movie is definitely cursed, because when I was watching it, I tried to cook some Pop-Tarts and they fucking burnt.
God damn it! God damn it, not again!
But no, this is my review of Antrum. As you can probably tell in my voice, didn't enjoy it.
Antrum, the deadliest film ever made.
And because of the lockdown, I found it so hard to sleep.
Sleep is a curse, and yet a curse I need to live.
So the film starts off with people claiming how dangerous the film is, and it spouts a lot of bullshit about people dying from production.
Tom Stylem of the Colorado Film Festival suffered a fatal electrocution the following morning in his kitchen.
To people that are a bit derpy in the head are like, oh my god, this is all real. But if you a quick Google, you can search up the facts, make no sense at all. After 15 minutes of the film, I wanted to throw away my computer. Just feel like the creators of this film had an idea and they thought, you know what, it's stupid, but let's just run with it. You know, like, people are just going to get scared anyway because we're telling them not to watch it.
If life pushes you down, you gotta push back. If you're dealt a bunch of lemons, you gotta take those lemons and stuff them down somebody's throat until they see yellow. And if some punk-ass kid humiliates you, you gotta do the only thing that's left to do.
Yeah! Whoa! Yes, Frank. Oh, wow. That was a great speech, man. That's the most coherent thing that's ever come out of your mouth.
That was awesome, dude.
You usually just ramble
That
on
was
and
like
on
a
and
basketball
on.
coach. All right, so what is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
The story is about a boy and his sister. Basically, their dog died, and the mother said the dog wasn't a good dog, and the dog is going to hell. So the brother and the sister are digging to hell for the dog to unleash his spirit or something. Yeah, that's the plot of the film. And somehow the writers looked at this and thought, this is perfect.
What the? How the? A perfect circle?
They go to the woods, and the girl has a demonic book, a book of facts about hell. I don't know where she got that from. Like, what shop's going to sell that? Actually, no, there's probably lots of shops that sell that. There's also lots of memorabilia stuff outside the woods. Again, as you learn in the movie, there's not... I don't know the point of it being there, but it's there, and they put a dog collar down because you have to have a memory of something you love. The sister then proceeds to take out the book and chant a really strange ritual with her brother.
Look into our eyes, you can see the future. Look into our eyes, we can see your soul. Hey, oh, it's easy letting go when nothing before was real.
And then they set up a pentagram circle. They proceed to put different religious symbols on the pentagram before they start digging. One thing I really liked about this film is every time they dug more deeper into the hole, it was kind of like a chapter in the story, and each layer they went, it was like layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and it got more and more strange. I did really enjoy that. I also really enjoyed, they had a squirrel and it was stop motion, and that was really cool. Like, I just love stop motion, and it worked because it was just bizarre. So the squirrel is meant to be a demon. The girl says at some point in the movie that in the forest things disguise themselves, demons and ghosts disguise themselves. So the squirrel and whatever is in the forest apparently aren't human or animals.
Use this wand to cast it out. All sticks here will channel your energy. Okay? You need to run after it and you have to cast it out. Okay?
Cast him out!
Be gone, fuck!
They then come across a guy who is in the forest and he's going to kill himself, but he sees them first and kills them. Just kidding, he sees them and he walks off. After this, the kids go back to digging a hole, and lo and behold, the little kid finds a gun. What sort of... is that going to help with the plot at some point? The film claims that the original Anthem has some randomly put in scary scenes into the Super 8 footage, which obviously are not true, but it does sometimes create an unsettling feeling during the movie, a little bit, but not really. So after that, and some other scenes where the kids are just getting a bit more scared, the sister's telling the little brother more about the demons of the forest, we finally get to something actually happening. Two random guys pop out of nowhere and find them digging the hole, and they're not very happy about that. Oh, and look, the boy thinks that they're demons, so he's using a stick. What a good boy. Finally, we have some conflict, and the two get captured. Oh no, what's gonna happen? It's almost like they need a gun. Oh wait, they've got a gun. So the boy nearly gets burnt alive. It's kind of interesting, I guess, if you've never seen a horror film before. And then, obviously, the girl shoots someone, and they both run away like pussies, and then that's the end of the movie. Woohoo!
Really? Said James.
What did I think about Antrum in the end? I like the fact that it was meant to be shot on a Super 8. I'm not too sure if they used Super 8s or not. One thing I was a bit surprised about is it was a mockumentary. I thought mockumentaries were meant to be funny. I just didn't really think I was getting funny vibes from it.
Not funny. Dixon's laugh.
I think my views were set too high because obviously I found it on TikTok. A lot of people were saying it's very scary, and I didn't know that it was a mockumentary at the time. I didn't know until after the film, when I looked it up on Google, that it was a mockumentary. Obviously I didn't think it was cursed, but TikTok said it was cursed and it was a scary movie. So I thought, okay, well, it's obviously not cursed, but it could be a scary movie, so I gave it a try. There was some scenes that were a little bit unsettling, that were plastered throughout the actual film, where it had a devil looking in the camera, or images of people tied up. It was scary, but it was... One thing I do have to say is good about the film is that it didn't have any jump scares, which was great. I've not seen a film that's scary that hasn't had any jump scares for a long time. So my rating for this film is 5 out of 10. There was nothing really wrong about it, it was just very boring and not much happened. As a standalone film, because I saw it through TikTok, I probably would have enjoyed it more if I hadn't. Please do subscribe to the channel and give this video a like and share if you can, because it took me some time to edit. And if you want to see any more videos like this, please do comment what you'd like to see. I'm going to be talking about all sorts on this channel, with my next film being Child's Play 2019. Thank you and goodbye.
Time to sing a goodbye song before you go? Always bear.
Hey, this was really fun.
We hope you liked it too.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know.